Hello and welcome to Tournament Large, where we have different showcases of physical media, figures, and a few other surprises. But today we have some figure, or a figure, to show. This is the next bunny figure that came out somewhat recently, and it is the 02 Darling in the Franxx version. Now this is more of the bare legs version, as we talked before. There's the um, with the actual stockings, and bare legs version, which is later. But this one actually has a different style than the stocking version. This is a white dress instead of, I think it was a red dress beforehand. So they do change it up. But yeah, the way this box is presented is pretty amazing. Pretty much going by the show, we're 02. And shows all different aspects of the figure itself. So, like usual, the box shows a lot of what you're expecting from the figure, with no opening or anything like other ones, but for 1/4 scale, not bad. So, I guess without further ado, let's get this opened, as there's a lot to unpack here. Alright, so this is when it's completely put together. So if you haven't been aware, Darling in the Franxx is really more of a battling kind of monsters mecha show of survivors fighting off and different creatures and whatnot, and piling um, in different mecha pretty much, and fighting them off. So one of the characters here is pretty much 02, and yeah, she helps fight the monsters and is a very important part of the show. I would highly recommend it, even though at the same time the second part of the season wasn't that interesting. Well, it second part you have some interesting insight and different aspects that you may or may not like, but still an overall good story, great character here in my opinion, great fight scenes. But either way, really loved how they put her character as a person, really endearing, and enjoying here with the bunny version. So this is the bare leg, as mentioned before. We got the base right here with the shoes, and then we got the actual suit itself. So they really put the face pretty well with the teeth, very iconic from the show. If you haven't watched it, with the headgear, works pretty well, and then with the bunny ear. So lots of different little details here that pretty much put love into the character. With the hair flowing backwards here, works really well. Highly detailed right there, with the hands in the back, showing the endearing pose in essence. Yeah, again, if you're a huge fan of bunny figures, this is, and definitely of the show, this is definitely worth your time. Would you get the other version or this version? Well, right now, this is easier to find, so this would be a little bit cheaper from that side. But again, if you just a pure stocking version kind of collector, then yeah, obviously just go with the other version. But sadly, in my case, this is what I had to go with, which I'm still happy about. I'm really glad they put another version of this out there for more people to collect and enjoy. So, really exciting, lots of great features, and highly suggest. So, yeah. Um, Again, great character, great show, and yeah. So, let me know what you think down below with the comments. Um, Again, I would highly recommend getting this, and let me know if there's any other details or questions you have about this. And yeah, keep on buying and collecting, okay? See you next time.